Everyone is wondering, what are these drones? What do you think these drones are? Well, I'll tell you what I think they are. For maybe 4 years now, through my work, I keep uncovering that there is a part of our, I guess you wouldn't call them the government, but a type of military that has reverse engineered technology. And this is the same group that has been trying to suppress the ascension of the human being. There have been many different agendas that they have tried to do. One was, the whole corona experience, as many of you are aware now. And they have been wanting to do a false flag alien invasion as well, as many people have talked about. They have also been developing technology. This is according to multiple sources, as well as some of my own hypnosis subjects. They have been developing technology that are like drones that can create, that are like weapons. And I believe that was in my third book. A little bit about this subset in my fourth book too. And some of these drones can shoot out like lasers. So if that is the case, if these drones are, you know, like many hypnosis subjects have said, this type of technology that they want to bring out, then, it makes you think, what would they do in order to get this technology out? If they created like a false flag alien invasion, then it would create enough fear and enough wanting help from the government that they could say, well, hey, we need money to fund these space programs. So it is a very strong potential that perhaps these things are coming out because this is a way that they can create chaos, they can create fear. And of course, usually the way it works is they create a problem and already have developed some sort of answer to this problem. And then they will say, hey, rely on us, trust us. We're going to need money from you and we're going to help you. And if they say there is like these are aliens, or this is alien technology, or even the whole, oh, there's nothing to worry about here, nothing to see here. Many people are starting to see that a lot of this is just BS. A lot of it is BS. It's really hard to trust. It's really hard to trust them. It's hard to trust anything like that anymore, because most of us just don't believe that. We want real answers. We don't want to hear this BS anymore. And many of us are aware through even maybe your own meditation about the development of the different reverse engineered technology like these drones that have stealth technology, like weather manipulation, like free energy. All of that has been tested. And according to multiple sources, there are different bases that are hidden. Well, this is also a time of disclosure. This is a time where what has been hidden is starting to become known again. So, in my opinion, I do think that what is going on here is it is a mix of this type of part of the government, or whatever you want to call this subset, that has developed, reverse engineered this technology, that they are trying to create fear and chaos so that they can say they have a solution. And they would love to promote like a false alien invasion. The difference between the crafts, or at least what I believe the difference of the crafts are, is when you see an orb, which many people have seen, like a something that is not as solid, that seems to be extraterrestrial in origin. So we have a lot of help here, guys. the extraterrestrials don't necessarily always need something solid like what you see with many of the drones. It definitely depends on the group. When people are seeing these orbs, remember that we have a lot of our brothers and sisters that are other versions of us that you would consider extraterrestrial. They are watching in the wings. They are making sure that this goes according to plan. Now, many of my clients have said, and even in page 218 of my latest book, A Hypnotist Journey to Atlantis, I asked, are there any Earth events that will trigger this mass awakening? And they said, events after the election. Now, here we are after the election, and I don't remember when I did that session, when they talked about it, but this is apparently supposed to trigger a mass awakening. And what they said is it will become very obvious for the population to see the corruption in our leaders, in our systems, and this will start more of the breaking down of these old belief systems. And this will lead to this great awakening and this evolution of our consciousness. So yeah, I think we're in for a very bumpy ride, but I think the best thing that I could say is the only person you really need to trust is yourself, and to develop a relationship with your higher self. And there's many different ways that you can do that. And I know so many higher selves have told my clients, please meditate. We want them to meditate. But you don't have to just sit there and be quiet and be bored for like an hour. You can just go into nature and you can start to develop a relationship with nature. And all you really have to do is just try to spend some time and quiet your mind. And when your mind becomes completely quiet, your angels and your guides will be able to fill that space with information. So keep in mind, we're on the precipice of something amazing. Don't get discouraged, and talk to like-minded individuals. You are so loved and you are never alone. Okay.